Ah, these guys, the beast hunter. Hi.
Fair winds to you, Offworlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant?
Why do you ask?
These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now...
Who are you?
I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the animals you see here. We keep hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches so that we can sell them.
Tell me about the beast riders.
Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wild Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Isis and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with Isis for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an Isis princess named Gallia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples. But now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air.
How are things unraveled?
Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and her cousin General Vaku argue in open councils. The beasts stir from the changes in the wind, and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day.
Was it hard to enter the city?
No one is to leave the city without the starport visas. It chokes passage in and out of Isis.
Why does Telos want your beasts?
Telos was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The surface was completely destroyed. The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos, but their merchants are stalled by the blockade.
Your beasts seem restless.
They have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them. Frightening me.
Beasts can be sensitive to the currents within cities and people. When such things are disturbed, the beasts may echo it.
Perhaps it is the city itself. Isis has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets.
I'll be going now. Why do you have so many beasts in cages?
These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos. The Republic vessels that transport them have to wait.
I'll be going now. Quick save.
Calm. Calm. What? Run! The Boma is out of control!
Hold up, beast trick. There we go, it's tame now.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
I want to teach you more about the before. No, you don't. Okay, so it's tame now, it's fine. Hi. Oh, too traumatized to speak with me. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to fight them. I don't know how long this can last. Yep, I was supposed to fight them. Oh well, at least I tried.
No one crosses.
Look at all the damage this guy's
doing. I don't know what to say. Heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders. Or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
What stories are we talking about?
The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics cast a smoke they can smell and breathe. They revert to their primal instincts. As you've just seen, when they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I leave here, I will talk with my family. There is much to be discussed.
Well, I'm going now. Thanks. I mean, I could have gotten light side points had I not accepted the money, but really, why the hell would I not accept the money? Hi.
Halt, Offworlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on Isis?
Could we skip the formalities? It looks like we're both in a bit of a rush.
Why not? I can see you have no crates or cargo, and your ship is obviously not affiliated with the Republic. You're free to go. Don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
Got it. Quick save. The merchant quarters are a pretty large space. I like this guy. Hi.
I'm Captain Galisi, Offworlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa.
Here's my visa.
Everything seems in order. You're cleared to go.
Why are these visas necessary?
There are reports of Republic smugglers arming dissidents in the city. Checkpoints have been set up throughout the city to prevent more civil disturbances. There are two types of starport visas. The type you have is an individual visa, good for just you and any pre-registered staff and family that accompany you. The Office of Immigration also issued open visas.
How do I get an extra starport visa?
Because of the Republic attacks, General Vaklu just announced that the Office of Immigration has been shut down. There have been a lot of edicts since the Republic launched an unprovoked attack on our space forces. No one can get starport visas anymore.
Can't you make an exception for one of these people?
Listen, I wouldn't mind letting some of these unfortunates through, but regs are regs. Besides, some of my troops would like nothing more than to get rid of me to earn favor with General Vaklu.
What does Vaklu want to get rid of you?
Any officer loyal to the Queen has found life increasingly difficult. So far, all the officers in the Merchant Quarter are still royalists, but many of our troops think Vaklu is right. I think he's right too, but he should respect the Queen's orders. But if I break any of Vaklu's orders, I fear some of my men wouldn't wait for my court-martial.
But what are Vaklu and the Queen fighting about?
The Republic and the Jedi brought many wars to our planet. Things were far simpler and safer when we were independent. General Vaklu keeps pressuring the Queen to listen to the will of the people and secede from the Republic. But Queen Talia is staunchly in favor of the Republic.
I'll be going now.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Calm.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, ma'am, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
What's going on? Do you have some sort of warrant?
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave Isis or go underground.
A journalist would be a poor cover for a spy. They're not well known for their discretion.
This is just because I try and expose the web of lies that...
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur, sent by the Republic to sow dissent in our ranks.
Do you have any proof of any sort?
That is classified military information.
You're violating this man's rights. I'll make sure the story gets out.
Men, let him go. We'll be back with a court order. Then we'll take him to the barracks. And you should watch yourself. You don't want to be known for siding with people like him.
I don't know how to thank you. I'm getting out of Isis now. Eventually they'll come back for me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
No problemo. And what is it you think you've accomplished? I'm just waiting for that. Seriously, that's the only thing. Oh, these guys. These guys all want out, but I only have like, I'm only gonna have like one extra starport visa, so it's gonna be either a family or that guy who's gonna pay me. Hi.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa?
What do you mean?
My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Isis, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed.
I sense that you're not telling me something.
I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us?
If you expect me to help you out, tell me the truth.
My husband, he was part of the Isis Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu, to protect the Queen. The conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will.
I'll see what I can do. Hi. I'm quick saving just so that I don't lose any influence with either of them.
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. You won't find a better deal.
Sounds valuable. Certainly someone will pay more.
I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is illegal. I'm a legitimate trader, so there's no risk. There's only one thing ultimately more important than money, and that's your life. She's trouble. I wouldn't deal with her.
Who is she?
I want nothing to do with her. If you want to get involved with that sort of person, you'll have to figure it out on your own.
Can we talk about something else?
No, I don't think so. It's really very simple. We don't have anything more to talk about, unless you get an extra visa.
Asshole. News hologram? This is gonna be fun.
In the Council of Lords today, Lord Dashiell recommended a special commendation for Colonel Tobin due to his brilliant command of our armada in the skies above Onderon. Without him, Lord Dashiell said, the Republic attack would surely have done more damage. Tobin is one of Isis's greatest heroes and deserves recognition.
Propaganda at its best. Okay. So we got some more turrets. Nothing of particular interest here, except for these guys. I like these guys. Captain Riken?
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I assist you?
Why are there so many beast cages around?
Ithorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why, but ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant long delays, and because of that, beast cages are filling up the streets of Isis.
What's that tower?
That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Isis is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city. Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders.
What's a Drexel?
A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to tame them years ago.
Could you tell me about the Beast Riders?
That's a long story. Sure you have the time? Most people don't care for an old soldier spinning a tale or two.
I have the time actually for it. I'm interested.
Someone else who likes history, huh? All right. Isis was formed pretty much at the dawn of our civilization. It was born out of necessity. It protected us from the dangerous beasts that litter Onderon. This city is as old as our civilization. Most of our technology was invented to fortify these walls and protect us. For ages, our worst criminals were cast out of the city to an almost certain death. It wasn't completely certain, though. Some of the criminals figured out how to survive out there. They learned how to tame the native beasts. And it wasn't long before they turned their attention to Isis.
But the Beast Riders aren't your enemies anymore. What happened?
About 50 years ago, Princess Gallia married one of the great leaders of the Beast Riders, Orin Kira. That was right at the start of the Beast Wars. By the end of it, Gallia was crowned queen, and finally there was peace between our people.
Are you still allies?
It's hard to put aside centuries of conflict. There's an uneasiness between our people. The Beast Riders are upset that General Vaklu has forbidden Drexel in Isis. Citizens usually only see the fallen Beast Riders, who are no better than thugs.
Can I ask you about something else?
Certainly. Things are quiet right now. I have some time. What do you want to talk about?
There are a lot of soldiers around.
These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu and Queen Talia are having some disagreements.
Could you tell me about the troubles?
I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it.
How'd you get in trouble?
Times are too complex for a simple soldier like myself. Sometimes I made the mistake of answering questions honestly. If you say anything bad about a superior officer, they call that disrespecting the rank. Do that too many times and it's not long before you're a civilian.
Who else can I talk to about what's going on Isis?
The politics of the day is probably the most talked about subject in the city, and everyone wants to share their particular view of what's going on. Opinions are like Gizka around here. They breed like mad.
I'll be going now.
Stay out of
Thanks, he gave me some valuable information. Ah, this guy has some stuff to sell, I believe. Hi.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right?
Yes, I am.
But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
Why can you only sell to people with starport visas?
General Vaklu is concerned about well-armed insurgents. They've had to get arms from somewhere. Not from me, of course, but all sales of weapons have been severely restricted. I can only sell to off-worlders like you that have the proper clearance. And now off-worlders can't come here because of the blockade and searches, but it's a wise policy.
So you're happy about this, then?
Of course. Soldiers are only doing their job. Even if it puts me out of business, I am happy. Even if I'm forced to live off scraps in the street, I am so happy to do my part. Long live General Vaklu.
What can you tell me about Isis?
Oh, everything's great here. We're all very happy. So, very happy.
What do you sell?
Large variety of weapons. My stock is very good. You might want to buy some before the General decides he needs more blasters. Then weapon merchants like myself have the honor of providing them to him at a substantial discount, even below what it costs us. We do it happily, or else.
Or else what, Keg?
Or else we are very unhappy at not being able to do our part.
I'd like to see your stock. Does he have... Ooh, Matuka apprentice robe. Nope. He has nothing that I would like to buy, really, but... I just remembered that the guy who had the armor other for me, I'm gonna go to him right now because I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna give it to... No, I'm not gonna give it to anyone, actually. Berder can't wear it, and that's the only guy that I would want to wear the armor. The others have, like, their special suits and stuff. Quick save. There's gonna be, like, a revolution over here, so, yeah. Oh, great.
Unnecessary observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Well, this is gonna be fun. was actually quite fun. Okay, quick save. Let's go. Here we have what? A security terminal. What's on it? Slice the computer. Access denied. Screw you. Okay, let's try to persuade these guys not to have a revolution in the middle of the square.
Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Surely the Republic does something in return for you.
No, they take from us. They are like Minox, sucking energy and resources from so many worlds. They bleed us for their bureaucracy and their excesses.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
Fontar? What do you think?
General Vaklu is royalty too. I know a lot of people that wish he was king.
Yeah, I certainly don't. I don't like her. She's like a Vaklu supporter through and through. Hi.
I'm quite busy right now. Perhaps later we can talk.
Okay, so that's it about this part. These guys have something to say apparently, otherwise they wouldn't be standing here. But General Vaklu would cut himself off from the many plans of the Republic. This is foolish and solid. No civilization prospers. You don't understand the people of Onderon. They are proud to have fought many adversaries to get where they are, mostly by themselves too. They have given much to the Republic and see little in return. General Vaklu believes independence would be in Isis's best interest. But the Republic fight battles to free Onderon from Mandalorian warriors should be thankful. Talia is young but looks after her people. He should be honored. The Mandalorians would never have been in that room if it weren't for Exar Kun. He was a fallen Jedi. I think General Vaklu is right. What do you think of Queen Talia? Talia works with the Republic. She rules peaceably and is popular with people. Her intentions are good, I admit, but those close to power see the mistakes she makes. Nobles, high-ranking military, they all support General Vaklu. She does not have the experience of governing, which Isis needs in these times. I don't know much about General Vaklu.
Fereki mangradu noko herete, John Sombo barampino su clela sobu, tarachomo sincho cavavol pamuliti, kumanad, kawana
He may not tell all the truth, but he works for the best interest of all the people. Many realize this. He would start war to us to get the suffering he would bring is wrong. Who do you trust more? Human has good question. I don't trust Vaklu. He lies to people. Has been caught before. Talia honorable. The question is unfair. Sometimes little is no things the rest of us can't know. I may not trust everything he says or his people say, but he is also a man of honor. He never breaks a promise. But if you can trust your leaders worse, then how can you trust your motives? Human sentient, what do you think? I also confess I'm curious what you think. Trusting your leaders is crucial. I'd rather support Queen Talia. I agree with you, human sentient. Queen Talia has good thoughts and instincts. She will be a great leader. Let us discuss this further in the cantina. Thank you for the conversation, human. Mandalore, do you have any comments about this? Why does nobody gain or lose influence now? Seriously. Oh, look at this guy. I like this guy.
This terminal isn't for off-world. I suggest... Didn't I make myself clear? Leave the terminal alone.
Hi.
The sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only. Stay clear of here, off-worlder.
What's the sky ramp?
The sky ramp leads to the battlements, and this particular ramp leads straight to the palace itself. No civilians are allowed past this point.
Who are you?
I am Captain Bastuco. I have served loyally in the Onderon military for 20 years.
20 years would mean you were here during the Mandalorian Wars, right?
I was a soldier when the Mandalorians took our world, and I fought in the Resistance. When we drove them from Onderon, I served on the Wall for 10 years after.
You mean after the Jedi drove the Mandalorians from Onderon? The Mandalorians never gave ground to any Onderon soldier.
Such a view could be considered treason. Onderon was responsible for much of the fighting during the last days of the war. Without General Vaklu, the Republic would have fallen.
Yeah, I disagree about that. What do you think of General Vaklu?
General Vaklu is my superior officer, and I respect the chain of command. He kept the Resistance alive when the Mandalorians were destroying our world.
Could you tell me something about the Wall?
The Wall is the barrier between Isis and the Onderon wilderness. For hundreds of years, we kept the city free of beasts and Beast Rider scum. The greatest honor for an officer is to serve on the Wall. Many aspire to the post, but few are worthy of it.
Why aren't you on the Wall anymore?
I was requested to guard the sky ramp in the merchant quarter.
You don't sound too pleased about your post.
My personal feelings on the matter are irrelevant. I received an order, and I carried it out.
What's the sky ramp?
The sky...
Blah 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 blah. I'm on an important mission. I need to see someone in the palace.
There's no chance of that, Offworlder. The palace is locked down tight, and only authorized personnel are allowed in.
Let me speak to someone in charge?
I'm the one in charge here, Offworlder. If you try to get past me, then you'll have the entire Isis garrison on you in seconds.
Well, I'm pretty sure I could take them. I'll be going now.